I don't put bumper stickers on Ferraris.
So what if I don't like peanut butter? Sue me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Thursday night. Yeah, that was a big inhale, exhale. So welcome to the show, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. We got another good one. We always do. And of course, this is going to be our last stream, or organized at least every week type of deal. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Joe, how are you?
Man, mixed emotions tonight. This would be like episode 64. So we've had a decent amount of these episodes, and our live stream was something that was really the best thing going for us. I would say towards about the middle tail end of our adventures into the YouTube world. Obviously, that is all thanks to you guys in the chat who showed up every week and really just made it a blast and a great place to hang out on a Thursday night. So mixed feelings, man. I'm excited for our newer adventure. Obviously, our podcast that we've talked about extensively. Not something that we really want to continue to jam down your guys' throats to this point.
But we will anyways. I'm just kidding.
Most likely, yeah. We got a very good last episode. One of our all-time favorite companies, Jay's Beard Essentials, is going to be doing a brand new scent release. Jay's is a company that, we have really stuck with for a very long time. I would say pretty much our entire reviewing careers, we pretty much were with them. And to see the growth of John and Jay's Beard Essentials is really something else. And I'm really, really glad that we were around long enough to really see what Jay's Beard Essentials has become and what it is today. It has gained such an outstanding following. And Jay is an owner that takes a lot of criticism, not to heart, but he really takes that criticism and he runs with it, and he does his best to make his company, better. And I've seen that in his products, his presentation, and just now being able to see him on camera and feeling comfortable on camera, which he will be on with us shortly once I'm done with my spiel, is something that's just great to see. So, yes, you guys, thank you so much for being in the chat tonight. Kyle, dude, how you feeling about everything, man?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. It's definitely bittersweet, but keep in mind, guys, nothing can last forever, and it's really not goodbye. I mean, our podcast, we're all in. It's either all in or nothing, and you guys can hear us. Very similar feel. I think Ellie said, she's like, I know you guys got the podcast, but it won't exactly be the same, and that's true. There's no question. But change is scary, but a good thing. So if you guys are fans and you want to check out the podcast, because we're having a lot of fun doing that every week. A lot of good feedback, a lot of good laughs. What's up, Chris? Beard and Max says, I'm going to be making butters and listening. Hope you are all great. Thank you, man. But thank you guys. Seeing all the love in the chat. A few questions popped up that I forgot already, of course, that I wanted to address. Oh, so I think Ryan asked, can a podcast be monetized? The short answer is yes. I don't know how. I know we're qualified to be monetized, but we have not looked into it by any means.
I think you do that through I think it's through ads, so you do ads, you can get some sponsors. I know our platform Anchor that we use to disperse our episodes to the different listening platforms.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a little ad for them and you'll get however so much. I think right now we're just really trying to just still get our feet wet with it and get used to the whole new podcast life before we start looking into making some money off of it.
Yeah.
Is that something that we would like to do? Yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to make money off of something you love doing?
Right.
So
making money from the channel here was a pleasant surprise. Never expected it in a million years.
No.
I didn't think this would go past a month, to be honest.
Right.
So that's really cool though that it has. Let's see. Been years since I listened to a podcast. Have to re-up and try it again. Yeah, Steven, give ours a try. If you don't like it, stop listening. If you like it, man, join the journey. What's going on with Kyle and Joe is what it's called. So check that out. Did Joe finally cave in? The peanut butter thing is like Joe's legacy. I love it.
I know. Not the legacy I expected to create,
Yeah.
but a legacy nonetheless. And hey, to say that I created some sort of legacy, I'm all for it.
Right. Great comment here by Design Z. Not gonna lie, gonna miss the visual. Such an honest and good point. Here's the way I take it, and this is my opinion. Everyone's different. When I watch YouTube streams, I'm in one setting. When I'm listening to podcasts, I'm in another setting, right? So I'm not going to watch YouTube when I'm cutting the grass. That's when I'm going to listen to a podcast. I'm not going to watch YouTube videos when I'm driving. That's when I'm going to listen to podcasts. So it's a really great point. So it's really just kind of what works for you. What's up, Mo? Welcome, brother.
Slide into our DMs if you want some visuals. We'll hook you up. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll send selfies on the spot.
Yeah.
Gonna miss you guys for real. Thanks, Ryan, man. You've been a supporter for a long time. We're gonna miss you too, man, really. And guys, our email is going to exist forever. Please shoot us an email, reach out anytime. We have an IG for our podcast. Again, it's called What's Going On with Kyle and Joe. Reach out anytime. Truly, truly.
Yeah. And as far as the IG goes, most of our now interaction and activity is going to be on that IG. So if you have not followed us on that, definitely do so. Because everything on the Beer Talk IG is gonna not really be a priority anymore.
Yeah, this is true for everyone except Mo. We don't respond to Mo.
Yeah.
Question for Joe here.
Mo got weird with it.
Yeah, super weird. Sending us nudes and stuff.
His OnlyFans account. Yeah. Mommy's doing good. She is she's hanging in there. She's a trooper. She's doing everything that she's supposed to be doing, and has her really good days, has her okay days, but nothing bad, and that's all we ask for.
And if you want a full update, episode 10 of the podcast, you'll get a full update. That. It's funny, Mo, but y'all, I'm legitimately sad. Thank you, Ryan, man. Really, that means a lot. Seriously, it really does. It's so interesting being content creators and having people that you connect with and that you haven't and you probably will never meet. It's a cool experience. So I'm right there with you.
Garrett's in the hospital with the wife. Looks like we'll be having our firstborn son tomorrow.
Wow.
And to you guys last year while we enjoy our hospital stay. Well, Garrett, dude, thank you so much for spending your time with us while you're going through such a life-changing experience, an experience that I am so looking forward to myself. Kyle has been there twice. Seriously, positive vibes to you, your wife, and we hope you guys we wish nothing but health and good fortune to you guys. Congratulations.
Keep us posted.
Everybody give a congrats to Garrett in the chat, please.
Yeah, it looks like they're already flowing through. So, yes, G. Lou, man, always dropping knowledge. That is so true. Mm-hmm. He says we're transitioning to something you love doing. We have said this from the beginning, and this cannot be more transparent than this. We do this to have fun. The fact that we made money off of our channel is a bonus. We stopped making that money, obviously, and now we're doing something that we really still enjoy for no money. So you guys know how transparent we are, and that's the truth. It's not goodbye. Come over, check out the podcast, interact with us with the podcast, and definitely keep this thing going. Well said, G. Lou, as always.
Yep.
Being that so difficult to make. Yeah, Ryan, nailed it, my friend.
Yeah. Yep.
So, all right, guys. So as always, We have a fantastic show. We have giveaways. We have new products. We have new websites, all that good stuff. Joe touched on it before, but one of the companies that we've been closest with, I will never forget my first interaction with Jay when I reached out to him like day 3 of us being a channel. I'll never forget that. But Joe, why don't we go ahead and bring on the man, the myth, the legend.
All right, here we go.
Jay.
And none other than John. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? What's up,
Golf
everybody?
clap. What's up, buddy?
Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, man? I feel honored that I'm on your last show.
We're honored to have you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, man. It's you know what, dude? It's great to have you on, man, because like I said, earlier, your growth has been just absolutely amazing to see and watch and be a part of, and you've been really killing it, dude, the last year and a half for sure. Just the changes that you've made, and we were always big fans of your original oil blend from when we first did a review on you. We thought you always had a very underrated, underappreciated oil blend that just always knocked it out of the park for us.
Mm-hmm.
But you started to make some changes. You started to kind of input some of the hip things that were out in the beard world into your business, and dude, it's been great to see, man. So honestly, congratulations to your success, and it's a pleasure and an honor to have you on with us for our last episode.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been there has been many changes, and it's still changing today. So recently, I did change the butter up, added some different ingredients that you typically don't see that's out there in the beard world. So I'm always looking to evolve, change things up, and I don't want people getting used to something because I'm always ready to make a difference. A positive impact on my product. So
yeah,
nice.
That's what I strive for.
Okay. So we have a brand new release that we are very excited about. How many? I think you said we were the first to try it. Did you have any other testers on this, or just us?
Yeah. I had one more tester.
Okay.
He was absolutely in love with it. I gave him like half an ounce to test it out, and he finished it, or he was getting close to finishing that half ounce, and he was like, dude, you need to release this soon, because if not, I'm gonna be running out, I'm gonna be dry. So I did let him know the plans on getting the scent released, but he absolutely loved it. He loved the freshness of it, and it is different to him. So
Nice.
Yeah. So let's. I know some people have seen on Instagram. They do know what you're releasing, but let's go ahead and share to the masses who may not know or don't have Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and hold up the bottle, and Jay, just start diving right into it, man. So this is the Ay Caramba, which obviously you guys can see. Bart Simpson inspired on here. And I know that's something that you've been adding to a lot of your new releases lately, different, characters and things like that. Yeah, dude, dive right into this one, man.
Yeah, different artwork. I think I've only done one really cartoon character, which was Patrick from SpongeBob. But just like with any concept that I want to cover, it really goes back to my childhood, hanging out with my brothers in the living room. We only had one TV in the house, so like we always had to watch the same shows, even if we didn't like the show. But one of our favorite shows altogether that we had common interest for was The Simpsons. In the 90s, like that was like one of the biggest cartoons, iconic, still going to this day. I don't know how, but like just the evolution of the show. But yeah, growing up, Bart Simpson was my favorite character in the show. He was witty, he was funny, he wasn't great at school, but he was cool. He rode a skateboard. I rode a skateboard. So it was just natural to gravitate towards Bart Simpson, and really the idea of the beard didn't even come from me. It came from a friend at work. She was like, "You should make his beard blue," and I was like, "Damn, that's a great idea." So
Yeah.
I thanked her for it, and I implemented it, of course. But I think that's just like it was a perfect compliment to the artwork.
It is, and I love how it's all blacked out.
Yeah.
So cool. Love the artwork as always. People are asking scent profile and everything, so let me grab that real quick. It's a grapefruit spearmint cologne. Totally different. Similar, like it's kind of what you'd expect. Definitely different. I love it. My only feedback on it is I wish it lasted a little longer in beard. Some people, it's a heck no. It's got to last 8 hours. Other people like me, doesn't really matter. If I get 3-4 hours out of it, that's fine. Tommy's asking Primal Rage or the new. Oh man, I would say get both.
I will say
Yeah.
Primal Rage, there's not very many of, and I'm probably going to be discontinuing once it's sold out. So.
Oh, okay. So then go Primal Rage. I love this new scent though. I love that it's different. It is in the cologne family. You get that citrus from that grapefruit, but you get that spearmint as well. Spearmint is one of those scents that some people smell it, some people don't. I pick up on it really well. But this is a great scent. I love that when you would hear spearmint and grapefruit, you would be like, how is this possibly going to be in the cologne family? But it really is, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, I kind of share, and I was actually talking to Jay about this a little earlier. The centration, I would say would be, if there's a flaw on it, I guess it would be that. I wish it was a little bit longer. The spearmint, I actually encouraged him to maybe add a little bit more spearmint. I think the grapefruit is perfect. I think the clone aspect of it is perfect. I really get that grapefruit in the bottle, and it smells really nice. Grapefruit is such a unique citrus type scent. It's a little bit, it's grapefruit's like sweeter than lime, but it still kind of has like a sour aspect to it. Grapefruit's just very unique. And then the cologne just adds like a nice little muskiness to it that would tone aspects down. I think if the spearmint was in there just a little bit more, I think this can be even on the next level to really get your nostrils kicking a little bit. Other than that, but I think it's a perfect end of the spring going into summertime scent. You get a really good refreshment from it. And yet, if it's something you wanted to wear on a summer night out, you can definitely do that, because the cologne just really does that for you and really helps out and makes it something that's a little bit unique on it. Can you touch a little bit on the cologne? Is there any specifics to the cologne that you can share about it?
It is musky. There's more to the cologne. It's not just like one cologne in there. There's like multiple in there, so you can't really.
Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, you can't really pick out which one it is. But with Kyle and Joe's feedback, I did increase the scent just to have it last longer, so closer to that 6 hour mark. But yeah, the cologne, I feel like it's not a bright cologne. It's more of like a darker. I wouldn't say subtle, but more on the musky end.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And that's the good way to approach it when you already have that brightness from, the grapefruit, and then, the spearmint just adds a whole, you know, element to it, that a freshness. So I think to add that, darker side, muskier side, makes it just a more well balanced scent. It makes it a little bit more eclectic. So yeah, very good. I think it's a very fun scent.
Yeah.
It is, when you get a scent that's just really nice and crisp, it's going to be, pretty high up on my list. You know, I still I don't know if Vanilla Chill has been beaten yet. And
Oh,
I don't
man.
know, and I don't know if
Classic.
that's just because it was, it's like our first experience with Jays, and it's just something that, has just been with us for so long. I know Chucky is an outstanding scent. I know somebody talked about Primal Rage, which was an outstanding scent as well. This is on that, I would say it's, if it's not the top tier of your scents, it's, maybe the second tier down,
Yeah.
from some of those other ones that I've named, but a very good release, man. And it's perfect timing when you're talking about like a seasonal, limited release type scent.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I actually had this scent probably done since like last September.
Mhm.
And I had just been holding on to it. I had the artwork done too, but just like with all the different releases I've been putting out since last year, I felt like this was just a perfect time for it. So yeah.
Yeah, Marvelous brings up a good point. We should probably plug our collaboration that we have.
Yeah.
That's a pretty damn good scent, I would say.
Yeah, I was really proud of that one.
Yeah.
And most people really enjoyed it. I mean, I still wear it to this day.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, you described this, in my opinion, really well. This is a very crisp, clean cologne, but it's different. It's not like a polo type of cologne,
Yeah.
It's different with that
It's not
citrusy touch, with
polo.
that
It's
minty
not
touch.
aquatic. It's
Right.
that different kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are really going to like it. I really do. It's
Yeah.
like, this is like one of those funky, fun, new type of scents. Vanilla Chill, the way I look at it, is like a must own, right? That's the one like you always have on the shelf that you grab with regularity. And this is one of those just really fun, new type of scents.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned you got kind of redid your site. So I want to go ahead and kind of pull that up for everybody just to take a quick glance at. I did pin the site as well. So you guys definitely need to take a look at this, but very well done, man. Was this a long process for you to do?
No, it actually took me about a month.
Okay.
So I've been meaning. I mean, I created my previous site, so I'm kind of experienced with just creating the website, but the host that I use was completely different than what I was used to. Just like the features, the different options, um, being able to drag things over. Like I had to really learn this. I had to do Google searching. I did YouTube. My mom helped me out as well because she's really good with creating websites. But really, just all in all, it took me about a month. I've been meaning to do this for a while, really since the Dan C stream on his Monday nights, where a few people said that my previous website was not really mobile friendly. So it was really my point to just create a site that was user friendly. The account options where you can view subscriptions or past orders, being able to update different things on there as well. Just because we are kind of we've just moved to like a mobile era where like most people aren't on desktops.
Right.
So that's really the biggest reason why I moved over to this.
Makes sense. It's a good reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know we didn't touch necessarily on the ingredients, but as you guys can see on the ingredients here, for the new. Now, are are you still changing? Like, do you still change up the ingredients, or is this your more common ingredient list now?
Yeah, this is my more common
Okay.
ingredient list. As of March, I've been really moving forward with this one just to have a little more consistency. And
Mhm.
then I'll have one more blend that is a non bird oil blend that I will be releasing here and there.
Mhm.
But for the most part, this will be my consistent blend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and a feeling beard's really, really good. It's hard to really go wrong with the bird oils.
Yeah.
As far as really getting them to be soft. But as you guys can see here, we have ostrich oil, sweet almond oil, metafoam seed oil, amla oil, rosehip oil, camellia oil, cucumber seed oil, emu oil. So doubling down on the bird.
Yeah.
Sunflower seed oil, and castor oil. So an extensive profile, but a profile that works really well. I think you found a lot of ingredients that just mesh well with one another. I am a huge fan of rosehip in a lot of products. I have a tattoo balm to keep my tattoos looking, crisp and fresh that has rosehip in it, and it is absolutely outstanding. I love it for my beard. Metafoam, me and Kyle have been huge fans of since the first time we tried it and really experienced it. And then of course the bird oils are always really good as well. So very good blend.
Yeah,
And then I know you have your butter as well, refined shea butter, jojoba butter, almond butter, coconut oil, emu, metafoam, hemp, and sweet almond. So very cool, very great blends on there as well. So
appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, it is a very nice softening oil and butter. The way I look at it is if you don't use heat in your beard, it's going to help your beard sit down a little bit. But if you use the heat, it's going to complement it really well. Like I have a big bushy beard. Like I have heat in my beard right now. It just sits down beautifully and just takes shape when you, especially with that ostrich and emu oil. So that's my take on it. Every time I use it, that's what stands out to me.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. The butter, I think the butter is always been a funny story between me and you, John.
Yeah,
I will
it is.
say, dude, I am so proud of how your butters have developed, and
Just drop the butter.
just a good example of what I was talking about before we brought you on. You've always been good at taking constructive criticism and feedback and running with it and doing whatever you can. Butter is the perfect example, of it. I absolutely love this butter. I've used it. I've now used this every day. Every day since I've received this. So at least 5 days now in a row, I think 4 or 5 days in a row now, and beard's loving it. So
real
Thank
quick,
you.
Joe Wiley said, I thought you were going to say you have a rose hip tattoo. That's what I thought
I
you were
thought the
going
same
to
thing.
tattoo.
not yet.
But
Maybe I
hey,
will now.
you guys wouldn't even believe the stories if we told you, which we never will, how many companies ask for feedback, get feedback, and then get pissed off. It happens all the time. Argue with you. I'm like, then why'd you ask my opinion?
Yeah.
Jay, we've given the most feedback we've ever given to Jay, and he's implemented almost all of it. And that's not to say we know everything and he needs to listen. He genuinely wants the feedback to get better. That goes a long way, guys. Look how his company has evolved over the years. So just to layer on to what Joe was saying.
Yeah, to me, I feel like feedback is key in really elevating your business, growing it to where you want to be. So, I guess it could hit a nerve when like a company is your baby, and you get feedback, and people may view it as negative, but like when you really dig deep and you look at what the reviewer or influencer is saying, it's for a reason. You guys test hundreds of products, if not thousands. So you guys have a firsthand experience on variety of products. So to me, it's so valuable. It's really the reason why I think my company has progressed. It's a big reason for that.
Awesome. Yeah, man, really good to hear. It's when we see any company, take our feedback and try to roll with it, or at least make an attempt, to do something with it, it obviously it makes us, feel good as well. It makes us feel like, what we're saying has some, relevance to it, rather than just, nonsense, and that's the thing with reviews is, people have a hard time trusting reviews. Are they being absolutely truthful into what they're saying, especially when they know that the reviewer may be getting paid? We've seen that so many times. I don't know if it's something that's still going on, with, paid reviewers and things like that, as far as the beard community goes. But to see a company just take it and run with it and be successful with it, I mean, it makes us feel good, and the hope is that it makes them, the consumers, and everybody else feel good once they have that product and stuff. So very good. Cedric wants to know, have you released an unscented butter yet?
I haven't, just because the ingredients that I do use, they do have a natural scent. I would say the refined shea butter doesn't, but other ingredients that I do use have that natural carrier scent, and it wouldn't be a true unscented butter. So I just like at this point, it's not something that I plan on releasing anytime soon.
Gotcha. Nicholas says, I haven't tried any ostrich oil yet. Nicholas, just seeing pictures of your beard, I would say it's similar to mine. I think you would really like ostrich oil. The Jay's has ostrich and emu in it, but I think it would do really well with, because you have a pretty big, thick beard like mine. It would help it soften and sit down a little bit, whether you use heat or not. So hopefully that helps.
Wiley, you can still make dumb comments on our Instagram page. So when we post about a new episode being up, you can leave a nonsense comment on there. All nonsense
all day.
Comments are always welcome. There's no such thing as a dumb comment to us. But yes, bring on the nonsense, of course. And Instagram is going to be the best way to communicate with us. We do have a Twitter that's, I can definitely be active on as we start to get more followers on that. I know Twitter is not for everybody, which, it really isn't a thing for me either, other than sports updates. But kind of I've seen people succeed with podcasts who have Twitter. So we have one. Check it out if you are on Twitter. That would be
nail banger. Hang on one second, Joe. Let Jay answer this real quick. Is there any wax in your butter?
No wax.
I was going to say, I didn't think there was. There used to be way back in the day.
There used to be,
I was going to say, okay.
Yeah, probably like maybe a year and a half ago, I used to put beeswax. But ever since I just started making changes, I just took the wax out.
It doesn't need it. It's super creamy. It does not need wax, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference between the last butter that you guys tried was a creaminess.
Yeah, it was a little gritty. It was a little gritty, and the shea butter scent. We're talking the old butter. It's been fully improved since then.
Oh yeah. Russ says, well, I know Joe and Kyle gave their input to those companies respectfully. We tried.
Yeah. It's actually funny. So when we first started, we wrote not when we first started. Once we started gaining popularity, we actually wrote like a tentative script when companies reach out. And then we make sure we say, if you're asking, in so many words, if you're asking for our opinion, you're going to get our opinion. But even if we don't like it, we will do it respectfully.
Right.
Because it's amazing.
And basically when we started charging for reviews, we let them know that if you get a negative review, you ain't getting a refund. You're paying for what honesty that you're getting. Yeah. So, it always worked out. I think we've had like two, I would say two company. One company was absolutely livid, and one company just kind of just blew us off and didn't really hold up on their end, which is what it is. But other than that, every other feedback was pretty legit. So
yeah, I want to real quick. Let me pull this up. We got to show him some love. Here it is. Pete White says he picked up I Carumba and Beard of Chucky. That's a solid purchase right there.
Yeah.
Two great.
I did increase the scent of Beard of Chucky. I let people know on Daniel the Bearded stream that this is probably going to be the last time I'm releasing it for a while, if not the last time. So we'll see on that.
Okay. What's up, man? Beer times with Scott in here. What's going on?
Yeah,
dude?
G. Lou's still waiting for his refund.
Yeah. We're still waiting for our payment.
Right. Beer times with Scott. Hey, what's up, Scott?
Nah.
John's artwork is always on point. Yeah, and I steal this line from Joe. He says, "You eat with your eyes first." You know, like there's companies, you don't see them too often, but like their presentation is so bad, you go into their products with a bad taste in your mouth. You know,
which I must say, like that's not. I stole that from the Food Network.
Well, of course, but I heard it. You know, you were the first one to say it on camera here. Diablo. Go ahead, John.
I was putting my face on my product and nobody was buying. So it told me something. Get your face off the product. I'm just kidding. But
Diablo, BTK, and J.
They're saying it's not working.
But they're saying it's not working.
Let me take a look. Let's see.
Yeah, BTK and J was our affiliate.
I think it's BTK. Beer Talk BTW.
Oh, did you change it?
No, I didn't change it.
Let
me see. Oh, I may have changed it. It's BTWKNJ. I'll take out the W.
Okay.
So it's just BTK and J.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It should be good now.
All right, guys.
It used to be BTWKNJ.
Wow, we've been posting it wrong for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, BTK and J. So I should be working out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good now. It's good.
Yeah. Probably missed out on a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a lot of reviews for me, so.
That's right.
No, there's something that has to be up because I know people who reach out to us who said they've used our code in the last 6 months or so. Yeah. So a letter was dropped somewhere tonight, I think. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's BTK and J, as you guys can see scrolling. Should be working now, Greeter, and anybody else in the chat that has tried.
Great comment here.
Nice, Joey.
Buy with confidence. That's awesome. Sober Chef Eric in the house. Eric, what's up, brother?
Hey.
Good to see you, man.
What's going on, man? Good to see you. Eric, I feel like it's been literally forever.
Yeah, way too long. I hope you're well. Hope you're well, sir.
Yeah.
Picked up. Oh, sweet. Shaky picked up Beard of Chucky butter and shirt Friday. Can't wait to get it. That's awesome.
Very nice. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So we do have one giveaway, and it is a 2 oil combo. Jay, scents of their choice, or are we limiting it to?
Scents of your choice, as long as it's not Chucky, just because there's limited stock there, and anything that's not sold out.
Cool. All right. I'm just reading some of the comments. Travis says he has 20 plus cents from Jay's. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, this is a good comment.
I have Equilibrium.
Yeah. Beer Times Scott says, I remember reviewing Jay's Beard Essentials a long time ago. He made a scent called Equilibrium, a lavender scent. It is still my favorite lavender scent. Wow. Very sweet.
It's great.
I don't even think that one's still around, but shoot, I might have to bring that back.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
I tell
really
you what,
good.
if Scott is putting his name on it, I would bring it back at the very least for a limited.
Yeah.
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 Seriously.
Eric, that's awesome, man. Have a great time. Very good.
Yeah.
Travis, you need an intervention. That's funny. Joe, shall we do our giveaway, sir?
Yes, we can. Fishing with Copper Johns. Very nice.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if I know Copper was talking about trying to plan a trip for a bunch of us, and I really wanted to go, but it's just way too close to. I mean, I know we got some time, but it was a little way too close to Steph's delivery date. So
Where at? Around here?
no, in Utah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and pull up the giveaway tool, and we are going to do hashtag.
Yeah, Spark says, if I win, I'm not going to pay it forward to Vato. It's funny.
Is Vado here? I haven't seen
Oh,
that.
yeah. We got his
Is
comment
it?
posted.
Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
Casey, what's up, man? I had a Taco Bell Mexican pizza tonight myself. They're so good.
Oh, yeah. So I purposely signed up to be a rewards member so I can get it 2 days early.
Nice.
That's what I did. You had to order it through the app, and that's what I did. So it was great.
Yeah, I hate that every time I go to Taco Bell, I want a Mexican pizza. It's not even there.
It's there now. Go right after the stream, man. I may
Yeah,
go.
I don't know if I can after coming back from Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
True. So we are going to go ahead and do hashtag essential. And you guys can go ahead and do that for 2 oils of your choice.
I woke up with the shits this morning. That's awesome.
Mexican pizza is just being pizza. Joey, sometimes it's just the simple things.
Right. Wow, Gary's got a lot of sense.
We got quite a few guys in here that they basically buy everything that I release. Gary is one of them. Travis is also one of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Loyal customer base.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you have definitely gained quite the following for sure.
Yeah, I think it helped that, I just went onto live streams and really just showed my personality because nobody really heard me talk for like 5 years, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who told you to do that.
Donnie.
I can't think of it.
You guys did for sure, and Donnie forced me to get on that live stream with him. If he didn't force me, I probably still wouldn't be doing it to this day.
Yeah. I haven't seen Donnie in a while. What's Donnie up to?
So he's doing like live streams with like music industry.
Okay. So he shifted away from beard stuff.
He shifted away. He'll do like a live stream here and there for beard companies, but he doesn't do it very often.
Okay. So we have 31 entries, 43 people in here. We'll give it about 30 more seconds.
Dude, knowing Travis, he's probably gonna win this.
Yeah. Daniel the Bearded, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Gary.
Anytime Travis
22 cents.
Wow. It's a good collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 having 22 different scents in general is a good collection. To have 22 cents of one company is pretty damn awesome.
That's a compliment, sure.
It is a big compliment. I still have in my opinion, the OG from Jay's Beard Essentials. Do you know what scent I'm talking about? You don't make it anymore. You haven't made it in a while. Like when I think of Jay's, believe it or not, I don't think of Vanilla Chill. I think of this scent.
Too.
Watch, you're
I,
gonna be like, really? I didn't even sell that one that much.
I'm trying to think. Might be Mr. Rugged.
I
Malibu?
had that in butter, but no.
Or
Malibu?
Good guess on Malibu. No.
maybe Fresh Brewed. Was it Fresh Brewed?
I have that too, but no.
Beach
I'll give you a
Drive,
hint.
was it
The color was purple.
Oh, was it Knight Rider?
Night
Yeah.
Knight Rider.
Rider. Such a unique scent. I always, whenever I think of Jay's, I think of Night Rider. I don't know why.
What's up, Pete?
You know, one guy is like, man, you need to bring that back.
Thank you,
And I
Dan.
was like, I don't know, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh yeah, Cedric, it's ridiculous how fast the collection can. It's amazing how fast a collection can grow and how much a bank account can decrease.
Yeah.
It's
That's
amazing.
true.
It's baffling because it all happens at the same time.
And you know what? What I noticed with a lot of my customers is once they try something, they enjoy it so much. They're like, "Oh, I have to go buy more." And then like 2 days later, they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna buy this one." And then like I end up like sending a bulk shipment because sometimes I think Cedric is one of them where he just like bought like 2 to 3 orders like day after day. So I was like, let me just put it all together, send the priority. You get it faster anyway.
Right.
Would you remember the scent profile for Night Rider by chance?
I believe it was a dark
I
chocolate.
promise we'll announce this winner soon.
Dark chocolate and lavender.
Okay,
Oh,
that sounds right.
yeah.
It was a very like almost nutty, earthy scent.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. I don't remember it at all. Somebody asked. Diablo asked.
All right. Should we announce the winner? I think we've kept
Let's
you
do
guys
it.
waiting long enough.
The last winner on the stream is going to be Marvelous. I hear you, man. The addiction is real.
Gary.
Oh, Gary. Nice.
Good job, Gary.
That's what Gary needs. More Jay's Essentials. Congrats, man.
I mean, he basically has everything.
Excuse me.
Oh man, for our very last giveaway, I forgot to do our little giveaway video too. God, I suck.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Like Gary needs any more. That's funny. Gary, congrats. Hey, maybe there's 2 that Gary doesn't have, and this is a chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Throw some love in the chat for Gary.
Good job, Gary. Yeah. So what else is going? Is there anything else that you can indulge as far as future plans for Jays? Or is there something that has been around that people may need a little bit of a reminder on? What else is going on with you, man?
Yeah,
Thank you.
so
I miss you too, man.
One of the biggest things that I mean, I put a post out on Instagram and Facebook that I recently dropped a wash. So I do have beard wash. I created it myself. 2 years of research, development, testing, frustration. I really didn't want to go with like a pre-base. So I just wanted to develop, just like anything Jay's, I have to develop it myself or I just won't carry it. So that is what I'm really excited about. I'm pretty happy about it. Next month is my 5-year anniversary, so
okay.
I'm gonna be doing something pretty big, something I've never done in the past. Just really for my customers, give them something different that they just haven't experienced with me.
Yeah. Travis says the wash is top notch. Now, the wash is, believe it or not, something we have not tried.
Yeah. And then in June, as long as like a lot of my main lineup scents are getting really close to being sold out. All of them are basically being discontinued. with the exception of Vanilla Chill, just because it's like such a staple with my company.
It is.
I may keep Mad Brew, which is basically an evolution of Fresh Brewed. And I'm just going to be releasing a whole bunch of new scents to the main lineup.
That's
Right now,
awesome.
I'm still working on the labeling for it, but scents are created already. The designs are created. It's just really having time to just create the labels for it.
It's exciting. Also, the new lineup soon enough is going to be pretty extensive, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me go to this first. Missed when you spoke on it. Why is this the last show? Thank you. It's been awesome. Well, now, Banger, thank you so much for being so supportive to us. It is the last show because we have shifted over to the podcasting world. We just kind of feel like we did everything that we possibly could with our beer channel, and we're just ready for some new adventures. And we hope if you're into podcasts that you would definitely check us out. It is called What's Going On with Kyle and Joe. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and then all major podcast platforms that you would listen to either your music or podcasts on. So that is why today is the last episode. And then Shaky says, well, thanks for the good times and the lives. Best of luck on the podcast. I'm going to scoot over and catch someone gagging on 2 cans of pineapple. Yes, that's going to be Joe, Jersey Joe, going back to the pineapple. I remember the first time he tried it. It was hilarious. So I'm sure that's going to be some good entertainment. I believe that's about 10:30 tonight, last I saw. So definitely make your way over there once we wrap up, which will be soon here.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, a lot of good feedback on the podcast so far. So again, guys, it's not goodbye. We're just moving to the next platform. Vada wants to know, will the channel disappear after tonight? The channel will not disappear. So our videos are still there, all that good stuff.
Yeah. As of now, no new content will be put up there, but we will keep it up for people to go back and watch, some of our old reviews, old how-to videos and stuff like that. So it ain't going away.
Yep. Yeah. So, just to kind of wrap it up here, that's a good transition. That's exciting. Jay, thank you for coming on the show. That's awesome that you were able to be here for the last stream. Really means a lot. And thank you for the discount code for everyone. Thank you for the giveaways, of course. Someone did ask how long the discount code is good for. That's our normal code, right? So
I'm keeping that up. It's not going to change.
Gotcha.
So it's not going to be deactivated just because you guys are deactivating from your stream.
All right.
Very good. Very good.
Fitzroy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Amazon, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, was it Comcast or something like that?
Yeah, all the major ones that you most likely would use. So here's a little funny when it comes to the podcast from the last 2 episodes. Joe, what's on your shirt?
I am wearing a Halloween inspired shirt. Michael Myers is on there. And it has a picture of the vehicle that he stole when he broke out of the. He broke out. Yeah. And a famous quote from it from Annie says, "Hey, jerk, speed kills." So that's what I'm rocking on my shirt today. Yeah. Overcast. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Wild.
Yeah. Who just threw that up there? Irish. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And anytime with the advice, reach out anytime. Yep. Cedric, I listen on Spotify. How often do you guys do them? The new episode drops every Tuesday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So if you subscribe or whatever it's called to the podcast, enroll, whatever, follow, you'll get a notification.
Yeah. Sometimes on, so we drop it. We have it set to release 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes with Apple Podcasts, it takes a little bit longer because it has to go through like an approval period. So sometimes a little bit after 8 o'clock, but not much after from what I've seen. So probably like 9 o'clock at the latest, if not a little bit before that.
Right. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it, man. So, all right, Joe, what else before we get out of here? Anything?
Well, before we get out, I just want to make sure John doesn't have anything else. Again, you guys, seriously, I Caramba is the newest scent.
Check it out.
We highly recommend it. Spearmint, grapefruit, cologne. It is perfect for this time of the season, end of spring, going into summer. Excellent scent. The butters is absolutely phenomenal. The oil Feeling Beard is absolutely great. Definitely check it out. BTK and J for 15% off.
Right.
And as John said, it's, we may be going away, but John wants to keep our code. So feel free to use that anytime.
Yep.
Take a screenshot, do something to save it so you know to use it. Or any of other John's affiliates who has codes, obviously use theirs as well too. So John, do you have anything else before we touch on some of these last comments before we sign off?
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to a couple of episodes from the podcast, and I would say your chemistry, in the podcasting world hasn't changed. You guys didn't miss a beat. Really transfers over to podcasting, and I could really visualize you guys, kind of going back and forth, just like on a YouTube channel. So it's different. I'm not always on YouTube, and honestly, I don't even really watch the stream versus listening to it anyway. So to me, it's easy. So like, if you haven't gone to check it out, it's definitely different than what they put out in the beard world. So
I do want to highlight this really quick. Emo, it's funny because we do have that back and forth banter when it comes to leather scents. And I still feel like every time we talk about this, I got to tell you, I love leather. Like, if you guys knew, you would have had me as a leatherhead for sure. But I'm still standing by it when it comes to Space Cowboy. It is a gunpowder scent. It is not a leather scent. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for all the love, man. That really means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mark Brown, always supporting. He's saying the podcast is this show turned up to 10. Honestly, I completely agree. No bias. So Gary, everyone, Jeff Rice, man, you've been with us since like the beginning. I know you're just hopping in and we're about to hop out, but thank you, Jeff, for all the support. Guys, but hey, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much again. I know this is the 10th time I'm going to say it. This is not goodbye. If you're a fan of us, check out our podcast. Reach out to us on our podcast IG or our email, which is on every single one of our videos. The podcast is called What's Going On with Kyle and Joe. The Instagram for the podcast is called What's Going On with Kyle and Joe. Make sure you guys check it out. But other than that, on my end, thank you guys so much. Everyone take care, and hopefully we'll be talking with you soon.
Vado, you shut the front door. Yeah. All right, you guys. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Thursday nights are not going to be the same. For me at least, it's going to be weird not like setting up and hopping on for you guys. But seriously, you guys are the ones that made this worthwhile, and for us to do this for as long as we did. You guys are seriously the best. Please keep in touch any way that you possibly can. We will still have our same email. And then, of course, Instagram. Do not be strangers, and we will always be more than willing to engage with you guys for sure. So, And John, dude, thank you so much, man. It was an honor and a privilege to have you on as our last guest ever. Keep killing it, man. And best of luck to you on the rest of your journey. And that's all I got.
Yeah, Gary, we talk sports all the time on the podcast, brother. All right. If we don't get out of here, we never will. It's one of those situations.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Talk to everyone soon. Everyone, please be safe.
Peace. Maybe.
I don't put bumper stickers on Ferraris.
So what if I don't like peanut butter? Sue me.